I mean, it was hours upon hours of work gone. And I was like, we're done. I love him. Not that much. Kidding. So, what's up?
Hi.
I mean, wait.
Oh.
Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my aunt's attic.
Shalom, shalom.
What's up?
Nothing. What's up with you? How are you?
Nothing.
I feel like you're more blonde.
Sure.
Are
I don't
you?
know. I don't know. I haven't really examined it. Am I more blonde? I'll take it. I'm
You
still
look
waiting to get
super
to.
blonde.
I'm still waiting to get like platinum, but I don't think it'll get there.
The question is, are you having more fun?
You asked the same thing last week.
Did I?
You did.
Well.
No.
Oh.
Because unfortunately, I have that little thing called adulthood to take care of.
What do you mean? When you're blonde, you don't.
Adulthood does not stop with being blonde, and therefore, I don't have time to have fun.
But I think it does because I don't know a lot of blonde adults. I feel like most people. I think we already talked about this too. People grow out of being blonde. I feel like by the time you're an adult.
Well,
How many
because they go
naturally
gray.
blonde adults? No, but in like your 30s, I don't know any naturally blonde.
Oh, that's true.
People grow out of it.
Well, I'm not ready to grow out of it. I already did. I've been grown out of it for a long time, but I'm going back to it.
That's fine. I'm just saying that I think with adulthood comes less fun and thus less
blondeness.
blondehood.
You know what? There's probably a legitimate science behind it. Do we know it? No.
Who cares?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm just tired.
I'm so tired.
I have yet to recover from a long weekend away. I went to my friend's brother's wedding as her date because she didn't have one. That's a whole other slew of issues. But anyway, so I went with her. It was a whole weekend thing, and I didn't have time to recover before the next day after we got back. Turn around and do a birthday dinner for one of my friends, which was fun. It was fun. But I'm like, I need at least 6 days away from society. And I have 0 days. Because I work. And it's, I haven't had a single day. And then on top of it, I have a full week of work. And then my mom's going to turn around and come. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We're going next week.
So, I'm tired.
It's not good.
I'm tired. I'm very I'm going to have to, actually take, I'm going to, you know what? Let's do that right freaking now.
Let's.
I'm going to block a day off. Just that I can hermit away. Stay. It's sitting on my leg.
That's definitely going to fall.
That's a bad place to put that. But we're going to block a day right now because I can't stomach the thought of continuing on like this. So what's up with you? How you doing? Oh, look at that. Another appointment. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, you're good? Yeah?
I'm good. I'm so tired. I cannot wake up before 10.
Mm.
Do you ever just wake up and you feel like you got hit by a bus while you slept?
Yeah.
That's how, yeah.
I was like, I don't drink. Why do I feel hungover?
Yeah. I'm sore.
Look at
I'm
that.
breathing out of my mouth.
Oh my god. I'm not going to have a day off until August 15th.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go home right now.
Yeah. Well, no, you've already ruined it. I've already seen you. I've already partaken in society. So yeah,
Sorry.
we're blocking off August 15th for a just absolutely no contact day.
That's crazy.
Okay. Woo! Doggy, you stank. Okay. So what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
I'm so sorry. It's all about me.
I got a haircut yesterday.
Did you?
Can you tell? The
No.
point was for you to not be able to.
Okay.
Because
You succeeded.
trimmed.
Yeah, you succeeded, yes.
Feels good. Feels great.
It looks good.
Good to be here.
It always looks good.
That is not true.
Well, again, your opinion doesn't matter. We've established this. I don't know why you act surprised
My
every time.
ends were like super ratty. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? When they get ratty.
Dirty rat.
They were dirty rats. So,
Just
trimmed
like
it,
this dirty
was
rat.
super nervous and was really scared afterwards because I was feeling it. And I was like, it's so short. And then I looked at myself in my
Yeah.
camera and I was like, I'm so dramatic.
You are so dramatic.
It looks the same.
Yeah. I keep debating whether or not to call my hairstylist and be like, yo, can you fix these layers? They are
Oh.
uneven.
Those are kind of scary.
Yeah. I don't think I care enough. Because I never have my hair. It's not like. Because you can only really tell when I have all my hair behind my back and, like, laid out
Oh, and
nicely
you
to
look
be able to
at
compare.
yeah.
Because I always have it, like,
Yeah.
like, all messed up in any way. So I'm like, I don't know if I care. I'll fix it the next time I go.
Whatever.
Why are you staring at me, dude?
She wants your love.
Staring at me.
I hated. Okay, I told the stylist that I have eczema. It wasn't a problem, but I was sweating because I felt so embarrassed.
Oh, jeez.
Because there was a part where she's like sectioning out my hair. I'm like, she's looking at it. She can see it. So I know she can see it. I wanted to cry. I was like actually sweating and just like looking down.
Well, one, hairstylists run across that all the freaking
I
time,
know.
so they don't
It wasn't
care.
a problem. I'm sure it was fine. I just felt
Yeah.
disgusting.
Disgusting! You're not, but
Thanks.
you know who is disgusting?
This dog.
This dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Yeah. Why are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
She loves me.
Biden?
Biden. Okay, here we go.
Whatever.
I honestly am at the point where I just do not care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I saw a TikTok or a video or something other. This woman, she's like, hey, is your fridge running? Because at this point, I'll vote for it. Like, oh my
That's a
god.
good one.
I loved it.
I just keep seeing videos of like decrepit old people and people comment like, hey, let's get this guy in office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just the crypt keeper in office. Yeah. Well, it could be Kamala. Tomorrow is today of tomorrow.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? Have you seen that?
Oh, word salad. It's just all word salad. She doesn't say anything with actual meaning. Oh my god.
I don't know anything about her.
I just don't like her. She is annoying. And then what did someone else? Oh, like all the Gen Z was saying, like if Michelle Obama ran, they would not vote for her because she destroyed their school lunches. And I'm like,
True.
fair.
Fair. Did you buy school lunch when you
No.
were like in school? You brought one every day?
What did I do? I feel like I packed more often than not. But if I did get a school lunch, I hated every moment of it. I don't know.
I brought every day except for like the days that I liked. So like, I don't know, like waffles or something.
You had waffles?
I feel like there was a waffle day that I would buy.
I never
Oh, and we had little cards, and we would stand in the lunch line and get our little carton of milk, and we would put the card. Did you ever do this? And you like squeeze the card, and it goes whoa, 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 and it sounds like a heartbeat, and it like honestly hurts my ears. But you could do it with any card. You could do it with like a credit card probably. But you put it next to your ear and you flex it. It goes whoa, 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 whoa.
I
I think
mean,
you would hate it, but we would do that.
I hate even just this description of it.
It sounds like a heartbeat.
Oh,
Get her away from you, bro.
woo! That's ripe. Wow.
Farting or is
I
it
don't
her
know.
breath,
I
or-
don't know. I have no idea. Maybe
Look
you're
at
just
her just staring at you though.
I'm so sorry. You are pretty ripe, dude. Oh my.
I told ya.
Woo.
You can get her. You can
I love her
place her
though.
elsewhere.
And it's only like a whiff here and there. So
It's probably
okay.
her breath, and she's got stank breath.
Oof.
Fish breath.
Were you eating the fishies? Were you eating the fishies yesterday? Oh
She's
my
always
god.
got fish breath.
Do you know like the cafeteria pizzas though? The square with this little square pepperoni.
Square
Sprinkles?
pepperoni.
Yeah, like the little. It was like pepperoni sprinkles. They were like little cubes.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That
cafeteria
sounds foul.
pizza was a breed of its own. No, my thing was that our school had chicken baskets, but only us like
What?
20 chicken baskets, like chicken strips with fries.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
never heard of
Well, they only had like maybe 20 of them made, and so it was always a mad dash to get there first. Depending on your teacher, though, or where your classroom was, there was no. I never once got a chicken basket, and I'm like, stop
Why
pitting
did they
students
have-
against each other.
Yeah, why did they have only... They
I
should
don't know.
either have none or for
Exactly.
everybody.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I hated it. I hated every moment. I never got it. But also, there was Pizza Shack, which was a little, literally, quite literally, a shack across the street, directly across the street from the high school. And only upperclassmen were allowed to leave campus to, go for lunch. You couldn't take your car. You could walk. But so all the underclassmen would pay upperclassmen to go across the street to bring pizza. And that pizza was bombing. It was French bread. You had to get it with the garlic salt and with the cup of ranch. Oh my God, was it delicious.
I love pizza with ranch.
I mean, the upperclassmen had businesses going. They had like their clientele that they would line up and then people would pay them. It was great. It was
I
so
remember
funny.
people started door dashing when I was in high school.
Oh my gosh.
People would door dash like Panera and stuff.
The time of the future. I remember, I think I talked about it before, but my senior year, I was tech crew for the high school play, and we had matinee shows going on one week, and lunchtime came around, and the director was getting pizza for everybody. Well, we didn't want pizza again. So me and another girl, we were like, let's go to McDonald's and pick up, because it was at the time where they had like the family boxes. You got a ton of food for like $10 or something like that. And we were like, let's just go pick up some McDonald's boxes and bring it back for everyone. So we broke the rules. We drove off campus and went and got that. And by the time we came back, our director had apparently given notes to everybody and we missed it. So he knew that we weren't there. He turned us into the office and they didn't care. Because me and this other girl, we were never in trouble. We were like total dweebs. We no record or anything.
Yeah.
And so they knew like, whatever. It's the end of the year. We don't care. Like nothing actually came of it. But I was like, dude, chill. Like it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, he turned us in. I was like, please get a grip.
That's so annoying.
It takes so many seats.
I know. Well, I never really got in trouble. I was always on my phone. I love being on my phone in class, and I got my phone taken so many times. Well, that one time the teacher slammed the book in my face.
Oh yeah,
And she emailed my mom.
that's a problem.
That's so stupid.
That's a problem. My anger management issues could never.
I just wanted to cry because everybody was looking at me at that point because I just wanted to cry.
Yeah.
One time, we had this teacher who was really strict about being on phones, and so if he saw you with your phone, he would take it.
Ugh.
So, and then you could get it back at the end of the day.
Yo, yeah, you told me about
Did I
that.
tell you this?
I feel like there is some kind of. This should be illegal. I feel like part of this is illegal.
Well, because he had a dentist appointment at the end of the day, so
Yeah.
he wasn't.
There's
so
something illegal going on here.
I never got my phone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I got it the next day,
Mm-mm.
but
Like until
I
you're
was
paying
freaking out.
you're paying the bill for that, you don't get to touch it. I don't care if you're a teacher. I don't care. You don't get to touch don't lick my thigh. That's
even
weird.
still, he should have left it with then someone else.
Yeah.
Because he left the building and locked his door, and my phone was just like in his room. I went to the principal. I was like, did so and so drop my phone? No. I'm like,
Yeah, no, that feels illegal on so many levels. Don't lick my thigh. Stop. I don't like that.
He did apologize, but
No. Again, my anger, could never. No.
apparently, I
Mm-mm.
don't remember doing this in the moment because I think I was just like sleeping out of it. But I guess when he took my phone, I rolled my eye.
Oh!
I don't think I did it on purpose, but everybody said I was like, or something else.
Oh my gosh, the sass,
Oh
the
my
sass
God.
levels.
That was
Oh my God.
sassy. I
Mary
was always
Grace
on my
being
phone.
sassy. I didn't have a phone until I was 16. So
I
that
didn't
was
either.
after sophomore year. And then the phone that I did get, it was a keyboard slide, so there was nothing on it. Like I couldn't be on it.
There's nothing.
Because
to
all
do.
my friends are in class as well, so they're not texting me, and it was not like I had internet or anything on my phone, so it was like I could not be on my phone. I did have an iPod Touch at the time,
Oh, I had an iPod Touch. I loved it.
but I don't think our school had Wi-Fi like that, like available
Yeah.
yet. So I still don't think I could be on it.
Oh, I loved having an iPod Touch. I had like 13
Yeah.
songs
That
and like 3 of them were kids bought. Well, like, my next door neighbor, I got an iPod Touch and I didn't even know how to do anything with it. So I toddled over to her house. She's older than me, so she knew more. And she plugged it in her computer and she put a few songs on it for me. She had me pick out.
Oh my gosh.
like, what's that one? Dynamite?
Yeah.
Dynamite and, like, Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga.
Oh my gosh.
Just,
I remember the iTunes days and
oh my god.
having to buy the
Stereo
card,
hearts.
having to buy the iTunes card.
I never
and
did that.
Yeah, I had to do that. Buy music, download everything, and then I had the original iPod, the scrolly dial
want
thing.
one.
I had, I think, a grand total of 76 songs. And I played through that, and I didn't know how to shuffle. I didn't know how to select shuffle. I didn't know you could.
So just in order?
It was
every
just
time?
in order, and so I'm listening through my playlist, and I'm like, this song's next. This song's
Do you
next.
still have that where, like, if I've had a situation like that, every time I hear an isolated song, I expect
The next one.
Next one, yeah.
That's how I feel about Journey to Bethlehem soundtrack and Hamilton soundtrack. I listen to them through so many times that I'm like, this song, and then it doesn't come on because it's on shuffle, and I'm
Right.
like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
I didn't have Spotify until, like, 3 years ago.
I would die without Spotify. I've actually
Yeah.
thought about that because I'm on my family plan with my aunt, uncle, and they added me to their family plan, and so I get it for free. It's great. But I use it for work. I use it every moment of every day, and I'm like, if I didn't have Spotify, I would. And people who don't have Spotify, and the inconvenience is just astounding.
Although, I also have Spotify, but I've been hearing the Spotify is not the superior.
I don't believe it.
Because, okay, allegedly, the prices are higher than Apple Music, but the quality is worse. The sound quality is worse than Apple Music. And, did you hear about the car thing?
No.
The car thing. It's called the car thing, literally.
No.
Spotify released, like one of those, like, tablets that you can, like, put...
A card play thing?
Yeah. Like a touchscreen.
Uh-huh.
And they, like, had this huge promo thing where you could sign up and they would, like, maybe give you one for free. And then they ended up just selling them outright. But now, not only are they not selling them anymore, but they're going to make them stop working. So if you have one, it won't work anymore.
What?
Isn't that so stupid? They, like, discontinued it, but...
That
even
feels
if you,
illegal.
Even if you've already got one, too bad.
That feels illegal.
That's so stupid. So,
Okay.
Spotify.
Well, I've had, like, if I'm in someone else's car and I'm using their phone, they only have Apple, whatever. It's so complicated. I don't know how to use it. I don't know where to find things. Spotify, the way that's set up is just so nice because I can make my own playlist. I have everything categorized. I like the layout of Spotify so much better than Apple.
Yeah. Although, why is it so hard to add a song to a playlist?
On Spotify? Are you crazy?
I can never figure it out.
What do you mean?
Like, because sometimes when you search a song, the 3 little bars next to it or whatever, or the 3 dots,
Yeah.
sometimes they don't come up. And so you have to play the song, and then you can hit them, and then add it to a playlist.
The reason it doesn't come up is because it's probably an album.
No.
If it's an individual song, the 3 dots are there.
Not
If
always.
it's an
Sometimes I
album-
search it up and they're not.
If it's an album, then it doesn't come up because you're not gonna...
Well, maybe I'm stupid.
I think that's true. I think you're just stupid. Do we have
Descends
guests?
the Queen.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Would you like to
sleeping?
join us?
Yes, but I want to finish first.
Okay. Up until like 3 years ago, and I loved doing it, I would just like go on my laptop, YouTube to MP3 converter,
Yeah.
convert it, and then plug it in and transfer it to my iTunes. Oh my god. It was like a pastime of mine.
Yeah.
I had so many songs.
I was doing that when I was editing. And my brother really likes pentatonics, and so I was like, you know what, we're gonna make him a full pentatonics medley of things. So I actually got on there, and I was editing the whole video even.
Whoa.
I was taking the videos, the MP3, all of it, and I was like creating this. I was gonna make like a DVD, until my editing software crashed and I lost everything, and I was like, well, we're not doing that. Because it took,
Oh, man.
I mean, it was hours upon hours of work gone. And I was like, we're done. I love him. Not that much. Kidding.
I love him not that much.
It was so much work, just gone. Yeah.
How are you?
Tired.
Yeah.
That's a snack, not food.
No, I was gonna ask your opinion on these.
Oh, I have no opinion.
Have you tried them?
No.
You want to?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why not?
What is it?
It's a raspberry coated in frozen chocolate.
I think I'm good.
You're
I'm
crazy.
shocked.
I
You're
think I'm
crazy.
good.
I'll have
What
one.
are you doing? What are you doing? Are you falling backwards? You're gonna
gotta
fall
put
off.
people on.
Alright, everybody. You have to go out and try True Fru Nature's Raspberries, frozen fresh in white and dark chocolate.
This is not a sponsor. That's just a shout out.
Sponsor us, because I love these things. They also have a freeze-dried version.
The trick is you don't put them in the freezer. You put them in the fridge.
Put them in the fridge. Oh, someone squished these a little bit.
If they had black raspberries, that'd be a
they're
different
different.
story. Huh?
It tastes the same.
No, they don't. Black raspberries and raspberries are so
I
ridiculously
think just
different.
the texture is different.
No.
Because raspberries are fuzzy.
Have you ever had a black raspberry?
Mm-hmm.
I gave you a whole jar of jam. Have you not tried it?
I was with you when I tried it.
Did I give you one?
Yes, and you made me try some on the
Okay.
spot. On a bagel
you
with
think
peanut
that-
butter.
And you think that tastes like raspberries?
Well, jam is a different story.
No, the
Jam
raspberry
is a different jam.
black raspberries in and of themselves are completely different. I'm gonna die on this hill.
Let me
Wait, pause. Also, the fact you call black raspberries, not blackberries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There are raspberries.
Wait, is this a different thing?
Yes,
This
there
is a
are
different
raspberries. There are blackberries, and then there's the crossbreed of black raspberries.
But I've never had a black
Never had a
raspberry
black
that wasn't
raspberry.
jammed.
Oh my god, you guys are missing
Yes.
out.
Where does one purchase?
Yeah, where do you get one?
Oh,
They are not.
Wait.
They are not as common as I would like them to be.
Wait, can you find them like wild?
Yes.
Oh, they're like the cave?
Black caps.
Black caps. So those are just like really sweet raspberries.
Shush. No. They're okay, so you have raspberries which are very sweet, you have blackberries which are a little bit more on the tart side, and then you have the mix, which they fall somewhere in the middle, but they have such a distinct taste. They are so I will die on this hill. Black raspberries
Die
are my
on the
life.
hill.
I will gladly die on a black raspberry hill.
Black caps and black raspberries are the same.
So black caps are not black. Oh, they are black raspberries.
Yes.
But they are probably a little bit different since we eat them like wild. They probably are more
Yeah, where do you purchase
sweet.
this?
Yeah, where do you get them?
I don't, because you can't. Like, people don't
Oh.
sell them.
Like
This
farmers
is an only
market
in the wild
situation, or
situation.
Yeah. I have never seen it in stores. I'd be all over that if they were in stores, but they don't sell them in stores hardly ever.
Wegmans, get it together.
Yeah.
Okay, my rank is gonna go black raspberries, blackberries, raspberries.
You like raspberries the least.
Same.
but that
I love
doesn't mean I don't like
raspberries.
them. It's
Oh.
still pretty high on the rank overall
Yeah.
of fruit.
You're so weird. Oh, wait, let me put this closer to you.
What's your rank? Those three.
I don't love blackberries, so I guess I'll do raspberries, blackberries.
What's yours?
Pineapple.
that don't go in there.
You like pineapple?
I love pineapple. So
I like
nothing's
it.
better than an acai bowl. I get it with acai granola.
Wait, where are you getting acais from?
I had it when I was at the beach.
Oh.
I got my whole family on the shush.
There are like no places around here.
No, there are not. So I
Don't
got
go
it
to
at the
Smoothie
beach.
King for one because it is literally hit or miss. One time I had a beautiful acai bowl, and then the next time it was like literally half.
Oh, that's unfortunate. No, I got everyone onto this cafe at the beach, where they have acai bowls, and it's granola. It's the acai with the granola and pineapple, strawberries, blackberries. Pineapple, strawberries, blackberries, and then Nutella.
I was gonna ask, did you like a peanut butter or
No, Nutella. It's just good stuff. I never buy Nutella, so when I'm out and about, it's a treat for me. So I make sure to get some Nutella. Yep, it's the
Good
best
stuff.
thing ever.
I really want to try like pistachio butter.
When are we going again,
To
Clinton?
oh, whenever you want.
I want to go on a day when they have the pistachio. So
We can
hit up
check-
your cousin, tell her get it together,
Tell
give me
her
the
to make
pistachio. Yeah.
We'll just check. She posts every day on her story what the flavors of the day are.
Yeah, but that's something we have to plan ahead for.
She's got vanilla, dark chocolate sea salt, chocolate chip, peanut butter, lemon, raspberry, papaya, and milk chocolate.
She's getting married on 2 weeks from now. No, a week from
On
now.
2 weeks from now.
Oof!
Bless her.
Oh my god. That scared me. You're so cute. Okay.
Do we want to do
I was gonna say, I was like, let's stop talking about fruit. This is riveting conversation.
I like pineapples, but I don't like when they have like the scabs on them.
The scabs.
Like the outside.
Yeah.
Like mom always cuts it horribly where like she leaves pieces
Too
of the
many
outside and
scabs.
then you're eating it and it's like
Yeah. Well, I forgot there was pineapple core, and so I cut it all up and put
what's
it
the
in, and
deal
I was
with
like,
that? What's the situation?
I was
with
eating, I
that?
was like, why is this so tough? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to take out the core. Ouch, doggy! Ouch! Okay.
What just happened?
She's crawling on me. She dug her claws into me.
Oh shoot.
She was also rubbing against the mic.
I feel bad for laughing, but when they hurt people, I honestly always
You're terrible.
like when they scratch people when they come in the door, people are just like, ow, ow! I don't know why I think it's the funniest thing.
You're terrible.
I'm sorry.
It's a good
It's
thing I
like-
love them.
Well, because it's just like they're
how
so
How are
excited.
they causing so much pain right now?
No, but I get it because it does hurt
Yeah.
like crazy.
It's just
But it's just
funny.
funny because you just see like a little excited pup, and the person's like, ow, ow!
It's a good thing she's cute. Look at her little perch. Oh my god, she's so
She
cute.
needs a freaking bath and a mouthwash.
Yep. What else we got going today? We have so many long pauses today.
Well, I was gonna ask if you want to do some. Are you smarter than a fifth grader question?
Sure.
Oops.
Wait, before we do that,
Okay.
there was one thing I took a note of this morning and I forget what it was. Oh! This is so random. What's with the keyboard craze?
What?
Keyboards. Everyone's all crazy about the clacky and the
creamy,
thwacky
crack,
and the
I
yeah,
think that's the
and then like
dumbest
look
thing.
how pretty this one is, and look how I'm like it's a keyboard. Who
I think
cares?
It's dumb, and I never like the way they sound. I like if I have to be a keyboard connoisseur, I love like the old, thick, raised. I like a deep sounding. All the ones nowadays like. I hate
The
that.
thwacky ones.
I've not seen a single one that I like.
Yeah.
I want it to be like.
Well, the thing that kills me is then I'm seeing videos that they're like comparing the clacky of the different keyboards, and they're showing the prices as they get, and I'm like, who in their right mind would spend over $100 for a keyboard?
Did you know
And
that
also
it usually
seven
comes
of
with
them.
one? Yeah.
Huh?
Usually don't computers like come with one,
Yeah.
so you don't need to buy one.
I think I don't know. I find it weird.
They press it too lightly for me. That's what gets me. Is it's like, ooh, it's so creamy, but they're like grazing it, so it's barely. I'm like, you need to just. I want someone to just like smack it.
There are so many like parts too because they took off the keys and then there's like the mechanism,
Yeah.
but then sometimes it's like lubed or something.
I don't know. I don't get it. I just like maybe I'm a cheapskate or something, but the thought of spending additional money on a keyboard is just insane to me.
I just want like an old one,
Yeah.
just an old.
The one
Chunky.
from upstairs in the
Yeah,
office.
our upstairs at our old house that just
It was a
sounds
fat.
chunky and fat and
It was this hugest monitor of a computer, and then it had like 2 monitors next to it just to run the computer, and then it had like 5 cords to reach the keyboard. But it sounded so nice.
It's just old and like faxy and like
Yeah.
officey. I like
It's
that.
huge.
But yeah, that was the one thing I saw today. I was like, I don't get it. But you know what? To each their own. We all have our, you know. I've got Reginald with me, so what's my craze with
When
children's
do your new
toys?
ones come in, by the way?
They came in.
Oh.
3 of them were for my cousin's kids. And then I got a raccoon, which is cute, but it's not as filled. So
But
it's
you
a
can
little
fill it
floppy. Yeah, I don't know how to without
Well-
destroying it.
You want me to do it?
Sure.
What do you want more of, rice or
No.
like beans or more
A
stuff?
little bit stuff. Because it's totally flopped. And I'm like, I want it to sit up a little bit, you know?
He's even a little.
Well, they're
scoliosis.
supposed to be floppy, but you can feel that this is a little bit fuller. That one had like no filling in it at all, so it's just slumped on my headboard. So,
Hmm.
but she's cute, Georgina. She's cute,
What did you name her?
Georgina.
Georgina.
Yeah, she's a raccoon. She's cute.
That's so funny.
I have yet to get the pink and blue cows though. I have
Oh.
yet to get Margot and Phineas. So, I kind of want to get them in person to get the feel for it, you know, because you don't get to choose which one they send you if you buy it online. So I want to find them
That's a good
organically in nature.
Pick them from.
As I had with Reginald here, I had a couple of them at my hand, and I had to like, okay, which one am I getting good vibes for? And I chose Reginald.
Do you think if you'd picked a different one, his name wouldn't have been Reginald?
Well, yeah, because Reginald's his name. It's his name. The other cow that I would have
That was
gotten
a
would have
dumb
told him his
question.
name.
My bad. Do you like going to the fair?
Depends on who I'm going with.
You want to go?
When is it?
Never mind.
No,
You
it's
said
not.
no, it wouldn't be you.
No, when is it? When?
When's the fair? It's
Yeah.
the same time always.
I don't know when it is.
It's like the end of August to the first
Okay.
week of September.
I have
The
met
first
time
2
to
weeks.
mentally prepare for it then. Yeah. Sure.
Ish.
I'll go.
Because they have them there. You
Am I
know?
going to be third wheeling?
We could just go 2 of us.
Okay.
Why?
Exclude Josie out of that, I guess.
Well,
Screw Josie.
Go
She's
after
not
I
going to be
leave.
here. She's going to be at school.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
after I leave. Leave
Yeah.
alone.
Well, do you want to
Yeah,
invite
go-
someone with us, like Natalie or?
No.
Why?
It's not that. I got nothing against him. I'm just tired
Oh,
of
I think,
people.
I
So
think
I'm
maybe
like,
I should have asked you this right now.
yeah.
Like after August 15th, I'll re-ask you if you want
Yeah.
to go, and I
Give
think
me
I'll
a
have
chance to
different answer.
recover. I'm still fried off of people. No, it's like if I go to the fair, it's because like my group of friends have said like, hey, let's go. It's like a whole group of us, and then I'm stuck tagging along wherever they want to go. And I don't know. I guess I find different. Okay, let's talk about that actually.
All right.
So, in high school, there was the whole group of girls and everything. I had a grand total of 2 friends, and then my 2 friends were friends with other people, so I had to just kind of deal with other people.
Mhm.
And I always felt like the tag along and everything, and then I just had to follow along with what they wanted to do. And I don't want to do that no more. And so when I get my whole group of friends together, I still feel like, not that I'm a tag along anymore, but that I have to go, you have to accommodate everyone's wishes. And I don't want to do that. I want to be selfish.
Fair enough.
So what do you enjoy doing at the fair?
Food.
Okay, well, you can only eat like so much. After that.
Maybe you. I don't know. That's kind of it.
Oh,
Is that a problem? Like, what do you mean? I like to see the silent movies if there are any.
okay.
Silent film, baked potato. I like to. I don't go on rides and I don't play games.
Okay, that's fine. I don't either.
I'll watch a thing,
A thing.
whatever it may be.
Yeah, you're
A
down for to go
juggler,
shows
A
and
show, a
stuff.
bird show.
Thank you. Okay, that's literally the one thing that I. Okay, so I was
Then
with.
we have to go with Eric because he's been fiending to watch the birds again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the third wheeler. Cool.
What? There's nothing
cool.
about third wheel about
Cool.
it. Do you think that I would just literally like turn away from you? at
No,
all
but
times?
it's the atmosphere of like you. There's a couple, and I'm the third wheel. So whether or not you actually treat me as a third wheel does not change the fact that I am in fact the third wheel.
What if he's the third wheel? Did you
That's
consider that?
hilarious. That's hilarious. Maybe, I don't know, but no. So I went and I saw that they had the Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Hawk show and everything, and then I just stood there all freaking day and watched it. And my
We stood and watched the whole thing.
the two friends that I was with, they were like, let's go, and I'm like,
You guys
go
saw-
away, I'm really enjoying this. And then it was just to get wine slushies and to get even more. I'm like, you're missing out on so many things. There are so many things at the fair, and I've never seen any of them because they don't want to do the shows. We walk the cow
Let's
barn.
go do shows.
We walk the cow barn, and then we walk the horse barn. And other than that, there are art shows. There are.
I always go to the art show.
Yeah, I was like, I would love to see the art shows. I would love to see like all the different things. There's a rooster calling competition that a client of mine was telling me about.
Remember Mom did that watermelon seed spitting competition?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's great.
That wasn't here though. That was in Indiana.
Oh yeah.
They had like a big ruler on the floor, and you would spit a watermelon seed to see. How
I
far
love it. These are the kind of stupid things that I want to see, and my friends never do. We go for like a short amount of time, and then I don't know. We wander a couple stalls, but I'm like, I want to go all day. I want to go all stinking day. I want to see all the shows. I want to look up. I want to do it all. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all out.
All right.
Let's see.
Cool.
Concert
There's no good concerts.
that I want to see.
Yeah, I missed Foreigner and AJR.
Yeah, AJR was awesome.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I was not happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it will be different because I think I
Wait,
probably do it different than most people do.
you're lying to me. There is a good band.
Who?
Kids Bop.
Ah! Oh my god.
There aren't any.
Well, now that I'm bitter about it and I'm going to go on a rant again, the same thing, like I said, in high school, I was friends with a couple people and they were friends with other people. So when we went to Disney for our class, whatever, we were in Epcot in all the different countries. And my friend that I was with, my actual friend, I'm still bitter about this. I don't think I ever talked to her about it, but I'm still pretty bitter about it. When we first got through Epcot, she said, I just really need to go to France. You know, because she was taking French, her family was all blah, blah, blah. They were all gung-ho about France. And I was like, no, absolutely, we'll make sure to be able to walk through France. So we spent however much time in France because I know she wanted to go. And then we didn't get to everything until towards the end. I really wanted to go to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was getting close to the time we needed to leave, and because it was a school trip, we weren't allowed to venture off by ourselves. And so I turned to my friend and I was like, hey, you know, we almost have to go. Can we just run to Italy real quick? And it was literally right there. And there was some concert going on, absolutely nobody, no idea who it was. And the whole group of girls was standing along the fence watching whatever this concert was. And so I asked my friend, I was like, hey, can we run over to Italy? Literally, it's right behind us. Can we run over? She's like, I really want to stay and watch the concert. And I just looked at her. I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, I want to stay with the rest of the girls and watch the concert. And I just walked away. I was like, you know what? I'm breaking the rules. I'm going by myself.
I was going to say, yeah, I would have just walked
So I
away.
walked through Italy and everything by myself, but I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I went out of my way to make sure you got to go to the country you wanted, and you can't take 5 minutes to turn around, walk 10 feet that way to go to Italy with me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was so irritated. And it was just, I was like, woo! I don't know. I want to do what I want to do if I'm going to spend my time going out somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I ask him, like, okay. Because I'm done being nice. It's gotten me nowhere. So I'm like, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to be selfish. And you can either deal with it or find someone else to hang out with.
Were you there when... What was it? We were at some, like, little building. Was it the one with the milk? Remember, like, that big milk display of all the different milk, bottles?
The dairy.
No, it wasn't. It was, like, off somewhere else. It was, like, this little, like, house, basically, and they had a whole wall of, like, every milk bottle ever.
Through the years.
Yeah.
But, like,
Okay.
glass
And then
bottles.
off of it, I think, yeah, the glass bottles, there was some guy, like, playing, I don't even remember what it was. It was one of those, like, string things where you're like, ding, 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 something like that.
A steel
I don't
guitar?
Hmm?
A steel guitar?
I took a video of
It
it.
was like on his lap.
I forget. But it was amazing. I like stuff like that. Just like little offshoot, like
Yeah. I love it.
nobody else is paying attention.
The hidden little gems.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to go for it.
Can we do a silent movie?
I would love that.
If they
That's
had
awesome.
one last year, they only had like one.
Yeah. That's in the same building as art. the art show,
Okay.
or one of them, like the high school, like the awarded.
I missed nationals this past weekend. I was sad about that.
Oh yeah, someone from Def Coffee went. Def Coffee.
You're killing me. You're killing me. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, actually, if we go to the fair, it's gonna be crazy and hectic. We're gonna get some practice in there.
All day.
I'll spend the entire time. Huh? What'd you say? What? So we'll just skip it and go right to the.
my hands are weak. Have you signed at all? My hands don't feel right. Both of my hands feel like my left hand.
There is a guy on TikTok who does lives all the time. He does Simcom, but it really, honestly, it's helped me kind of pick up some of the fluidity and some of the vocabulary that I've lost. I forget his name.
What does he look like?
Like a man?
Oh God. Okay. Shout out to you, man.
I'm so bad at the describe.
He's
He's
got
got
so many followers.
he's got brown hair. He's got a very very sweet kind of little squarish round face, a squoval face. Did I say he's got facial hair? That's it, and he's a man.
Is he?
I hope I never witness a crime because
Yeah, for
if
real.
someone asks me for describe,
the person's like a sweet face.
yeah.
Is he? He's not. Is he deaf?
No, I think he was raised in a deaf household, or maybe his wife, something. I'm not gonna bring it up because it's gonna end the recording.
Sweet face.
But yeah, he's a cool dude. He's nice.
You should do the things where they describe a person to the detectives.
That's what
They
she
have to-
said.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, if I ever tried to do a descriptor, they'd be like,
No, but like the ones that's like described a loved one.
Oh.
Like someone you've known for like 20 years.
Have you seen those?
Where
It's like
Wait
bring
for
in an
it.
art.
there it is.
They
Okay.
bring in an artist, and they would to you be like, okay, what does Mary Grace look like? And they would draw me based on your description, and then you see if it. actually
How does
looks
one
like
go about
me.
describing? I don't.
Try it. Don't look at me. What do I look like?
Okay. Mary Grace has long brown hair. It's parted in the middle.
Oh.
She's got big brown eyes and
What
eyebrows.
shape are they? What shape are they? Don't ask me to do this.
She's
I
got
have eyebrows.
I bet she's got eyebrows.
What shape are my eyes?
Round?
Okay, moving on.
Her eyebrows are straight.
What about her face shape?
Sweet, a sweet
a
face.
sweet shape. I don't know. Is it oval?
I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think I have like face blindness or something.
Maybe.
You know what's terrible?
Mhm.
Put the pillow down. I'm not doing this anymore. So my clients and everything, unless I've seen them like 100 times, I don't recognize them. And so I'm always worried because we have 3 people working in the same office. And so when somebody comes in, I'm like, are they for Dr. Jerry? Are they for Stephanie? Are they for me? I don't know. And unless they are a regular of mine that I officially do know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember faces very well. And I know I've told the story about the guy that came in after a year, didn't recognize his face, but I recognize his back.
Yep.
And I was like, I've worked on this before. And I was like, that's just kind of weird. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, your eyes are not round.
They're not even like big.
No. Well, they are. But it's because I think your eyes are dark brown, so it makes them look bigger. What are your eyes? Are they almonds?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would probably say almond. Yeah.
Sure.
They're not round.
Because in my mind's eye, they are round. They're cartoonishly round.
Like a freaking Powerpuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so
she has
something's-
eyebrows.
She has eyebrows. Yeah.
Oh, I really want to bring in someone who like does art.
I'd say almond.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very bad at this. If you asked me to describe my mother, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Wow.
Nothing.
hard.
I got nothing.
Do you have where like you can hear people's voices and not hear people's voices, but like if I wanted to, I could recall your voice and like make it say whatever I want, but I can't do it with everybody.
It depends on how recent it was.
Hmm.
Um,
Like I don't think I can do it with my mom, even though I know her voice super well. But I think I can do it with yours.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to recall things they've said, like memories of what it's not like I can just make up something in my head and like do it in their voice. I'm just recalling memories of something they said, and I can hear it in their voice as they're saying it. Are you someone with narration in their head? Yeah.
How would I
Yes.
know? Like,
Can
what
you
does that
hear
mean?
it? Can you hear your own voice in your head? If you're reading something or if you're thinking to yourself, do you hear your own voice in your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I whisper to myself.
Well, that's what I was wondering as far as like people who do and do not read. Because I'm like, some people can't visualize, and I'm like, it's a full blown movie in my head. I can visualize
Well, if
everything.
I can't visualize it, I'm not reading it
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like,
because I'm just bored.
the
then.
difference between readers and non-readers is it the way they visualize in their head? Because if non-visual people, I know, read, they're just looking at the words. They don't hear anything in their head. They're not visualizing anything. They're just looking at the words and understanding it, which I don't get. I don't know how that happens.
We got a kid in my English class, and he doesn't hear his own voice. And then we asked him questions for the whole class, and he just said he doesn't like when reading. He just like obtains the information.
I don't get
He doesn't
it.
read it to himself. It's just like, okay, got it.
I don't
Like,
get it.
It's so weird.
I
No,
don't
I
get it.
definitely have a not that I
Your
whisper to
mom,
myself,
dog.
but like sometimes I mouth what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like especially first thing in the morning, like I'm like kind of talking to myself. Yeah.
I do like the maladaptive daydreaming and everything. I have like full scenarios going on in my head. I
Mhm.
create these elaborate conversations, the like planning out what's going to go on, like hypothetical situations. I've got the whole 9 yards. I've created all kinds of crazy nonsense in my head. What was the other thing I was thinking of? What was I just thinking of? Oh, it's gone. Oh, that's why when I first read a book, it takes me a little bit longer because I literally, most people skim read and it's like they're connecting words together rather than reading individual. I'm reading individual words, getting the full scope of it, imagining every single thing. If I start reading a book and I skim a little too quickly and then another detail pops up later on that I'm like, wait, where did that detail? I have to go back
Me
and like
too.
re-detail
Yeah.
my visualize in my head. And so it takes me a while to read a book the first time through. I say a while. I can read a book in a day,
That's crazy.
but whatever. If I'm rereading something, like I'm rereading Throne of Glass, I can just, it's already visualized, it's already been established in my head, so I can just go.
Yeah.
I can just read through it pretty quick.
I always have to like connect things to something I know. So like a lot of times when there's like a character introduced, I assign them to someone, not necessarily that I know in real life, but like an actor or maybe someone I know in real life. I assign them. Or if it's a place, someone's house, I'm like, okay, it mostly reminds me of this house that I've been to. So I like assign, it's like rare that I make up like something based on what it says. I usually like assign it to something I already know.
I will assign it to something I already know if it's within the realm of reality,
Mm-hmm.
but I read so much fantasy that there is no option to
That
do
makes
that,
sense.
and therefore I'm making up all these crazy kingdoms and all this nonsense, so I do think my imagination is pretty expanded. But the thing with that, though, I wonder if I have some kind of face blindness, because I can, down to the smallest detail, visualize a palace, a kingdom, the prairie, the horse. I can detail everything. I don't care if you give me every last descriptor of a person's face. Nothing. It is a blank canvas. It is like an outline of a person with a blank face.
That's
I cannot visualize faces.
super weird.
Yeah, I can't even pick someone else that I know. I can't do actors and put it on. It's gone. It's just
I can't make up people, but I think I almost always just like assign someone to some.
yeah, I've never been able to do that.
Hmm.
And even if you put the person, like, because I've seen so much fan art of like Throne of Glass and all of this, that I don't care how many times I've seen it. If I'm reading it, it's still a blank face.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
Mine is like I'm creating a movie in my head, and so I'm like picking actors and scenes and stuff from like ones I already
Yeah.
have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there were times where I've had to like change the actor because they didn't end up fitting the description. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, "Oh, his blonde hair," and I'm like, "Wait, I didn't The actor I picked doesn't have blonde hair. I picked someone else.
Why would anybody want blonde hair? No,
don't
I
have blonde
I love
hair.
the videos that are like you're reading the story, you're getting really into the main character, and then the descriptor is blonde hair. It's like, oh no,
You
no.
don't like blonde hair on a guy?
Nobody likes blonde hair on the main character. No, it's tall, dark, and handsome for a reason. Tall, dark, and handsome. Actually, I'm kind of into short kings, so
You were in a short king.
I am. Yep,
Wow.
I like them between 5'5" and 6 foot, somewhere between there. Taller than me, but not super tall. 6 foot is kind of like my max. Anything above that is like, okay, you're pushing it. I'm down here. Get on my level. But yeah.
I remember being a kid and like daydreaming or like whatever, just like imagining stuff and not being able to always like control it.
It just,
Like,
your imagination
It would
runs
just
away.
go off on its own and I'd get annoyed and I would keep having, like, I don't know. This isn't exactly an example, but it's close enough. There's a picture on the wall. And I'm like, oh, cute. And then
Hold on a second. I feel like this is going to become a whole new conversation.
Okay.
So let's end this right here. Start it up again. Break this up a little bit. Stay tuned, folks, because we're going to get into more stuff. Who knows what's going to happen. Okay. Talk to you in the next episode.
See you in 5.
See you. Yeah, okay.